Girlfriend, are you asking yourself, why am I hungry all the time? I was too for a long time, and today I'm going to tell you the two main reasons on why you are hungry all the time. So, reason number one on why you are hungry all the time is because you are coming from a period of undereating. So, yes, you've started to follow me and start living this no food rule lifestyle, but you're hungry all the time. It's like you have this hunger monster inside you and you just want to eat all of the things, right? Guys, that's totally normal when you start living a no food rule lifestyle because you're coming from a period of having so many food rules and likely under eating because of those food rules. Now, a lot of times your body needs to kind of play catch up and start to actually nourish itself because it gets so used to living in kind of a state of starvation, a state of famine that we've inflicted on it because of these food rules that it has to adjust back to actually being nourished. So with that, it's going to give you very strong hunger cues and allow you to say, hey, I want to be nourished and start giving it that nourishment. So that's the first reason of why you're hungry all the freaking time. And if you're trying to still sort out those food rules and overcome them and start to actually feel comfortable finding this food freedom, I have your total roadmap. I'll link to it below in my free ebook. That's right, free 99. You will be able to put the exact same framework that I've put into play and that I use with my clients and in my e-course. You can put that into play today and start getting more comfortable with the whole no food rule lifestyle. Like I said, I'll link to that below. Now, the second reason to why you are hungry all the time is because you are likely viewing or have viewed foods as good or bad. Now, when you view a food as bad, guess what? Your body's gonna want it even more, so it's gonna give you those super strong hunger cues, those super strong cravings for those foods. Now, if you're like, Colleen, I've started living with no food rules, I'm not thinking chocolate's bad, Cheez-Its are not off limits, why am I still craving this food all the time? Well, the reason is, yes, you can sit here and say, these foods are not bad, they're not off limits, but guess what? Your body doesn't necessarily believe you right away. You have to actually show it. So you might be feeling like you are hungry all the freaking time for these foods, and that's normal. The thing here is you need to actually eat those foods to allow your body to say, hey, I can have Cheez-Its anytime I want. I don't need to give her these strong hunger cues for Cheez-Its or whatever the heck the food might be. So even though you have deemed these foods as not good, not bad, you have to actually prove it to your body. Just because you've told your body one thing does not mean it's going to believe you. You have to show your body that these foods are not off limits. So to recap, the two main reasons why you are feeling hungry all the time is likely because you are under eating or you're coming from a period of under eating and your body's really trying to play catch up, actually trying to get to a state of nourishment again. And it does that by giving you those strong hunger cues so that it can get to that place because it's used to feeling starved. So it needs to get to that place of actual nourishment again. In order to do that, you got to feed it. So the second reason that we talked about is because you are or were viewing foods as good or bad and your body is giving you those strong cravings for those foods and you need to honor those cravings. You need to show your body darn straight chocolate and Cheez-Its and ice cream and burgers, whatever it might be, is not off limits anymore. You don't need to give me those strong cravings because they're not off limits. You can have them anytime you want. And when you start to actually regain that trust with your body's gonna say, oh, okay, so I can literally have ice cream whenever I want, so I don't need to give her this constant, I want ice cream, I want ice cream, I want ice cream. It's gonna taper off. So those are two of the main reasons on why you are feeling hungry all the freaking time. And just know that, guys, it's normal, it tapers off, and I'm excited that you're feeling that way because that means you are making changes. That means you're breaking your food rules and you're starting to live this no food rule lifestyle. That makes me so excited. So, like I said, I have a total roadmap for you. I'll link to that below. If you're still working through these things, if you want to know more about how this no food rule lifestyle works, if you're ready to find that freedom, you're ready to be less stressed by food, not feel guilty over eating food, and actually nourish your body in a way that makes you feel good based on your own intuition, okay? Not based on what you think you should do or what someone told you to do, based on you knowing yourself. It's really regaining that mind-body connection. So I will down that totally free ebook down below, and you can download that and start working through this yourself, working through the exact framework that I use with my clients, and then I use in my e-course. You can join the amazing Food Rule Breaker tribe. If you want more, join us in the e-course. There's an amazing forum in there. We can talk even more about this stuff because Lord knows I love to talk about it. So download that, and what I want you to do is throw a comment below and let me know which of these two reasons do you think you are feeling so hungry all the time, and what foods are you craving? Everyone is totally different on why they feel like they're so hungry all the time and what foods they're craving. So just share below and just talk with each other. It's nice to hear of other women who are going through these things as you are, and I don't know, I think it's interesting to hear what people are craving. For me, peanut butter and ice cream were a big one, so there's mine, and it was because I had viewed them as bad for so long and I underate for so long. Now I can literally have a family-sized tub of ice cream and not feel a pull to eat it. I can eat it whenever I want because I've regained that trust with my body, and you guys can too. All right, guys, download that. I will see you in the comments, and join us in the Food Rule Breaker tribe. It's an amazing group of people in there, and I can't wait to see you. See you later.